I made a video recently, a couple of days ago, and I want to break it down to see how serious we can be about video editing using PowerDirector or anything else. So before I have a look at the timeline, let's have a look at this. The breakdown. So when I went out into the real world to film clips of a route round a park, I used 25 video clips. The images that I used in the video was 21. That meant some still images, mostly taken from Google Earth as an image to illustrate a running route. The text overlay was 12, which I'll show you, and the audio music tracks was 4. This is the big number. The timeline events 126, and I'll show you what that means. And this is the thing before I go over. It's very important I stay on this white slide with black text, and that is to make a video which is just less than 6 minutes. You may have to do 126 events should you wish. If you want to open up the camera and just go and shoot in one go for 6 minutes, then it's pretty much one event because you don't need to edit it. But my point is, if you want to be challenging yourself as I am challenging myself to become a better video producer or a better video editor, then you have to understand what's going on here. And the best way to do that, quite honestly, is watch some shows, whether it's on Netflix, TV, wherever, I don't care, and look how many times the video actually changes. But getting back to this one as an example, and that is that I would class this black slide as an event on the timeline. Then the next one would be a transition fading through, so that's number 2. And then we've got 3, 4 and 5 working here because we've got music, the text overlay. Can you see where we would get, let me just count you again. So if you want to get serious about this, start thinking about it in this way. So in other words, black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are events on the timeline that you have specifically put in to make something happen. And as the video progresses, and I'm just going to show this, to go all the way through, it carries on, you can see people are running, and every so often I will talk about, say, a slide event on screen which looks at something like, in this example, we are 1K through the route, we've got a Google Earth with profile, and we've also got a music change there. Notice where it goes to Fargo MP3. If you want to see the video, it's already on the YouTube channel. That's it. I can't say anything else apart from you need, if you wish to practice, practice, practice. And the difference, as I always say, between, and it's not my phrase, it's someone else's, the difference between an amateur and a professional, in that an amateur practices until they get it right, where a professional will practice until they cannot get it wrong. What I'm getting to here is that the limitations of PowerDirector, which I might talk about, but I'll give you one example. That is, if you keep going in and in and in and in until you can go in no more, you can actually break PowerDirector down. Is that working anymore? Yeah. Look, let me just bring it back. I've zoomed in so much on PowerDirector here that what I've actually got, here we go, this is a good example. Come on, keep going. Yeah, this will do. Right, so the moment this changes, look, 217, 217, 18. 218, I've zoomed in so much that I can control every 10th of a second. Can you see that? 18.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, all the way through to where that text is arriving. What I'm trying to get at, to finish off this lesson, if you like, is to say you can zoom right in and you can zoom all the way out to show every single event of all the 126 that are going on. And the better video producer or video editor you become is how much you're willing to get in here and to get stuck in, look. So that, if you like, is the whole video, and that goes from, you can see clearly, the 4 audio tracks on the bottom, every single event, 126 of them. And to finish off, literally with the end piece, that's the component breakdown. 25 video clips, by the way, which I sub-clipped and timed. So in other words, I reckon it's easy over 30. 21 images, 12 text, 4 audio music, giving a total of 126 events. good luck. Please, if you're video editing, stick with it, because you probably know, like anything, the reaping of the reward is the best when you make something you like.